let me just propose a theory, and I'm just thinking out loud, but I'm trying to make sense of this. And my theory is that for some reason, Irving is important to the Islamists, not the Muslims, but the Islamists. And it could be as simple as the progressives trying to turn Texas blue. And this is just the place where they're just going to start planting the seeds and taking a stand. And you piss them off. And now this is a dog whistle. This is not a story that is for anybody to hear except for the Islamists. Because once you create a boogeyman, now all the money, all the resources, all the intellectual power, all is focused on your little town of Irving, Texas. You think there's a possibility that that's true?
It's nothing that I really want to have to face that that's true. I would hate to think that that's true. I mean, we are not, as much as,
can you explain it any other way?
Well, I mean, as much as we're being portrayed as a small town in Texas, I mean, the fact is that Irving is one of the top 100 largest cities in the country. We've got
It's the most diverse city in the country,
right.
and
most
gets along.
Zip code, right?
Yeah, and it gets along. Everybody generally gets along.
Yeah.
So,
fifth safest city in the country for a city our size.
So tell me, Jim, I'd like to hear you, because the mayor's probably not going to say this. Does that sound unreasonable to you?
Oh, I think it's completely reasonable. I think it's happening. I don't think there's any question that this latest event was a PR stunt. It was a staged event where someone convinced this kid to bring a device that he didn't build. As you mentioned, it's a Radio Shack clock that he put in a briefcase. And in a briefcase, it looks like a bomb. You know how I know that, Glenn? Because I've built briefcase bombs and blown them up. That's what they look like. So anyone who looked at that was reasonable in assuming that that was a dangerous device. They did that to create the exact scenario that played out. They wanted people to react, and they wanted to portray this kid as an innocent victim. I think he was a pawn of potentially his father. His sister actually claimed that she was suspended. His sister told MSNBC that she was suspended by the same school district for making a bomb threat years ago. Don't know if that's true yet, but she said that in her own words. So there's a vendetta from them, and they're tied, as you mentioned, with CARE, and CARE is Muslim Brotherhood and Hamas tied. They're basically involved in civilization jihad. So I think you're right.
Has the president reached out to you, Beth?
No, I have not heard at all from the president.
Surprise you?
I was really shocked when I saw his tweet. Yeah, I was really surprised. It seems to be an underlying habit that he is going to second-guess police officers without any kind of information. I now have our police chief, who is a wonderful, wonderful man, a family man, a church-going man, and I now have our police officer, as well as a number of teachers, school administrators, receiving death threats as a direct result of this. And it is unfortunate, and it has got to stop.